Good evening, one and all. It's an absolute scorcher here today at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this 2020 match between India and New Zealand. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down.
Not a surprise, that decision. It looks like there'll be plenty for the bowlers on this pitch if they can keep their line and length. If they don't, the batters will more than likely punish them.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over, 6 off it. New Zealand are 6 for none. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on length is obviously the way to go. Edged. What a ball. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot through the gap. 11 runs at it there. New Zealand 17 for none.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Singh from the Reliance end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, well, don't even bother running. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
How will the bowler respond?
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Wow, that's missed the lot. Great shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Brilliant diving stop. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 6 off it. New Zealand, 36 for none.
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Pandya, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
That'll be a dead ball.
He's got their tail up.
No. Terrible shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's the over. New Zealand 37 for 1. Bumrah from the pavilion end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Misses everything. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
6 runs out of there. New Zealand are 43 for 1.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Chakravarti, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up. That last delivery found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler, the captain giving them some leeway.
This could be out. Gone. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Going a bit more conservative with this field.
End of the over. New Zealand are 50 for 2.
Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the field's moved around.
Edged. That's a confident appeal. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball, as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Some adjustments to the field.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
And caught. That's just superb. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter. Comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Got that away nicely.
The captain going on to the defensive with this field.
Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Chakravarti has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Patel from the pavilion end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there. Now then, watch this. They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Doesn't beat the infield.
Going more defensive now with the field choice.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. Four off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A few moves made in the field. This could be out. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Caught right on the boundary. Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the field with a great shot. Santner ready to face their first ball. Ball really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Got that away nicely.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Bowler and fielders look really confident. That did look like it was going over the stumps live, so I think this may be a good review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great review. The batter will live to fight another day, or another ball in this case. Chakravarti from the Reliance end. Going with pace now. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over. New Zealand are 81 for 5.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Chakravarti back on now.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Out. Good catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
6 runs out of there. New Zealand are 87 for 6. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Pandya has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Dubé coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Edged, what a ball! Edged, unplayable.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edged. Dubé getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Pandya from the Reliance end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Reliance end.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Singh, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming in. To the attack from the pavilion end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Couldn't get it through the field. Smacks that away through the gap. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Too good. That is huge.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 126 for 7. Bumrah from the Reliance end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. gets that away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Massive outside edge. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Final over in this innings. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Can he come back with a dot ball? Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Six. Was finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Good fielding out in the boundary.
Can he get the 50?
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 157 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Brilliant diving stop. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Misses everything.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Gets that away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Drilled that one away. End of the over, India 16 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
McConchie into the attack now from the pavilion end. Perfectly timed. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
McConchy shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Out! Caught! Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. India are 23 for 1.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Doesn't beat the infield. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Got that away nicely.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Goes over the top with that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters
Cover. Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
McConchy from the pavilion end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. finds the fielder with that shot. 6 runs added in that over. India are 44 for 1.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Huge, that has flown.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Lines up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Couldn't get it through the field.
over the top for 6 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Kishan played it on that dives into out third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Perfectly timed.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nearly gets the edge. Ferguson with a great delivery there. Thick edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Going with spin now. Trouble. 7 runs added in that over. India a 96 for 1.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Santner The left-arm orthodox bowlers coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to... Go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Dug that out well. 8 runs out of there. India are 104 for 1.
It's been non-stop. Stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Kishan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one? Super catch.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Santner from the pavilion end. Five runs added in that over. India are 122 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. He's quick onto that in the infield. Misses everything. On that nicely, good defence. End of the over, 4 off it. India are 126 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Goes over the top with that shot.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Ferguson, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Ferguson getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Can't get that outside the ring field. Doesn't beat the infield. No, terrible shot. End of the over. India 142 for 3.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Ferguson needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class above.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.